Once again, welcome back to Nashville Superspeedway as we take a look at the starting grid. Kyle Busch, Austin Cindric making up row number one. Again, Kyle going for 100. Austin Cindric, the defending Xfinity Series champion, starting on that front row. The field making their way to the start-finish line. We're racing in Nashville.
Kyle Busch slides up the racetrack already. Not sure if he overdrove the corner or wanted to get up the racetrack. It's going to cost him the lead here. 3 wide down the front straightaway.
Here comes Austin Cindric. Cindric's going to lead lap one. And how about Harrison Burton working the bottom of the racetrack? Fighting for the lead now. Coming off of turn 2.
Rick, we talked about it. How do you beat Kyle Busch? You take control away. Already, 2 youngsters, Cindric and Burton, moved Kyle Busch back into 3rd position.
Burton Cindric still side by side up front down into turn 3 and 4.
Steve, you said it before the race. These have not been just runaway races for Kyle.
Kyle Busch started on the pole, hasn't led a lap.
Yeah, these young drivers have stepped up their game, and he's won his races. Don't get me wrong, but it hasn't been easy for him.
It's been all Austin Cindric since the drop of the green flag. You mentioned Kyle Busch was up front, but the 3 wide pass for Cindric as they came out of 4 got him up front, and he led all 45 laps. He wins stage 1 here at Nashville. You saw it in NASCAR nonstop. Stephen Parsons coming off of turn 4, sliding up and smashing into that outside wall. You see the damage to the front of that car. A lot of damage. Probably the hardest hit we've ever seen Stephen Parsons take. But he walked over. You saw the AMR safety team right there when he came to a stop.
Yeah, I'm looking at the car, that donut on the door. I don't know if he was underneath somebody off of turn 4 and had some contact, got him loose. First thing I saw was him down across the grass on the front straightaway and hit on into the outside wall. Really lucky he didn't get hit heading toward that wall. But here, see, yeah, on the inside of, looks like maybe David Starr in the 66. Little contact right there, just turns his car sideways down the front straightaway. Just, wow, right, really close there for Mills in the 5. Very lucky to miss.
We talk a lot.
Look at the rear tires off
the ground.
Well, I was going to say, we talk a lot about the racetrack and keep it up and how great it looks. Remember, 10 years since the NASCAR race has been here, but softball all the way around this place, even on the front stretch, definitely helps this impact.
Not much I can say on that one. It's on me.
So, the only advantage he really has is a little bit more fuel. I don't know if you could stay out, but at this point in the season, it might be worth the gamble. Stay out, get some track position, and just hope it falls your way.
Kyle Busch, almost a 3-second lead over second place Allgaier. Hemrick, Harrison Burton, and Mike Lynette top 5. Then it's Josh Berry, Brandon Jones, Austin Cindric, Justin Haley, and Noah Gragson.
Taylor Moyer being aggressive, the crew chief of the 8 car. He was running inside the top 3. Kyle Busch is proving how much speed he has, so you got to do something different. He pits early, and oh my goodness, the only thing he couldn't see was a yellow.
Yeah, Brandon Brown right there with the right front tire down.
So it's great to gamble, but only when it works.
Yep.
Now he's going to be a lap down. He'll be able to stay out, though, Steve.
Yeah, he'll cycle
stay
back
out,
around. He'll get the
back.
wave around for sure. Yeah.
But still, there's 19 cars in the lead lap.
That's how it always happens. Anytime you try to be aggressive and come down pit road first, it never really works out like you hope.
It's so
4
exciting,
tires,
too.
piece of brake duct tape. We started the race with more open than anybody out there, man.
Noah Gragson, though, you have to look at that and say, okay, he's 9th when the caution comes out. So a good gamble there. Got him a couple spots.
So it sounds crazy, but the one thing, I mean, I don't think anybody will gamble on 2 tires, but I don't want to sleep on it only because the truck race was kind of won on 2 tires.
Yeah, I wonder too, Steve. Look at the smoke coming off of the 68 car on pit road. They popped the right front tire. Was that a bead? Was that a temperature issue?
Great question.
Because we heard that on the radio conversation. I'm thinking that was the 68 car talking about the air and cooling they had to the brakes.
Well,
Almost 0.4 of a second.
Oh, there's a wreck in turn 3 and 4. Joe Buford into the wall. The 51, I believe. Oh, the 17. Oh, he's upset.
17:48. Making contact there, and the caution comes out. There'll be another restart.
And I saw Joe Buford get loose on the inside, spin up the racetrack, and take the 17 car.
Yep, unfortunate Jay Buford from right here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Jay got on the racetrack and got into 17 of Joe Graff. And you can make your own judgment on that one.
Well, if I'm in the 17, I'm driving into his left rear because I feel like he drove into my left rear. So I'm gonna get even.
Well, it is easy to say that he didn't.
I'm not saying he didn't.
Well,
but he
could have had no brakes.
Something interesting there is I think that is what just broke the track bar on that 48 car was that shot in the left rear. So if he intended to do some damage to that car, he did.
Yeah.
Tight door.
Oh, the
Very tight.
Sideways.
Oh, it's caught there.
They wreck behind him. Hemrick's in it.
Wrecking behind
So
you.
Michael Annette. Cindric up into the wall. Caution is out.
Caution's out.
My goodness. That was some drama right there. Seven's not got any side force except for the fact that he's leaning on that 54. 8 tires stick better than 4.
But the wreck started back there.
Yeah. Man, I'd like to see another look at that, just how the 1 and 18 got together and what happened.
And this hit right here by the 22, if you see up or the top right, man, he takes a huge wreck. Here's your look, Junior.
Yeah. So the 18 sees what's happening in front of him and tries to run low off the track to avoid, getting into anything that's happening in front of him, and just really doesn't give the guys below him a lot of room. So the 18 of Hemrick sees this, and he's thinking, I'm going to miss these guys. They're getting into each other, wrecking or something. So he cuts down the racetrack, and all this happens. Wow, that was a hard lick.
These two side by side. Sideways contact.
Spins down the track.
That brings out the 7th caution.
At some point, you're going to have to give it a try, I think.
You can see Sieg drives it in the corner. Just like we saw with Algar and Busch, just the back of the car comes around, and
he was okay.
Anybody with him.
I think he was okay until the contact from the 11.
Yeah.
Here we go. Green light checker.
I'm nervous. This is going to be pretty wild.
Y'all talk me right into this. I'm fired up.
Warming the tires up again. Race leader Kyle Busch coming into the restart zone.
That's a pretty even start. Nobody with a clear advantage there.
7 might have done a little better than the 54. Let's see how they get through 1 and 2.
You see that bottom just can't carry the speed on corner exit. Now watch them line up on the outside.
Kyle getting a little bit of distance between him and the 7. I don't think Justin's going to be able to get to the back bumper. Now the 19 with a shot to get underneath this 7 car.
Fight for second. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
Really a battle for second. Kyle with a good lead.
Oh, the 19's going to get into the side of the 7.
3 wide for second. Here comes Harrison Burton.
There's wrecking behind him. You see it. Down the back straightaway, Harrison Burton in second place.
The fight is on again as Allgaier coming up to his outside, but history is going to be made. Kyle Busch will win his 100th Xfinity Series race, and it happens at Nashville.
Great work this weekend. Appreciate it, NASCAR. Great job, buddy. Appropriate 100 coming with a few Kyle Busch cautions at the end. Made you work for it. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, good, man. Feels good. Nice. Shape being a small part of it. Congrats.
That might be referring to the guitar. Save me a small part of it.
He said you just wait and see.
He did. When we talked to him on Thursday, I asked him, I said, last time you were here and you won a guitar in the Xfinity Series race, you busted it up like a rock star. I said, what are you going to do if you win this week? He said, just wait and see.
What a race. was an awesome race that we saw at Nashville Superspeedway today. Multiple grooves, lots of passing, great battles, trading paint. Donuts on the cars, donuts on the track. Can't wait for tomorrow.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.